What's happening, Raptors Digest? Welcome back. We got a game in Cleveland versus the Cavaliers, who we've kind of owned this season, but let's not get it twisted here. The Raptors have been struggling really badly, but what a bright spot last game was. You get a big W, Siakam dropping a career-high 52 points. It was hype the whole live stream. Super happy for anyone that was able to tag along and watch with me. What a game. What a game. You just hope that they can build some momentum here and really take that, the victory and the moral victory of Siakam coming in and setting a record of his own and ride that momentum. I know a lot of people, they still want to see a tank season where we go into the lottery or just rebuild in general. I still tend to think the more likely outcome, at least today, would be that Masai keeps pushing this team to at least compete in this window and kind of feel things out. Second half of the season, if we can't get back to 500, then yeah, maybe things blow up and it unravels. We will see. Trade deadline will also bring some interesting questions. I don't know if we're going to see players traded to get back picks. Maybe we'll see players traded to get back pieces that can hop in now. Who knows? Or maybe a combination of the two. Always curious to hear what you guys are thinking in the chat, so let me know early and often. And welcome everyone to the stream. And guys, for the Cool Bet exclusive play of the day, nothing too complicated here. I want to see the Raptors ride some momentum. We have owned the Cavaliers, and we are rightfully so underdogs on the money line tonight and by a significant margin, plus 141. But I hammered it on Cool Bet. You can sign up for them in the description of this video. Cheers, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, if anybody out there has bets of their own, let me know in the chat. Donovan Mitchell's going to be a hard man to keep down tonight. Limited him to under 10 points the last matchup. Opening night of the season, he was quite good, but we ended up beating the Cavs. That was a great game to watch. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. It's been so rare since we started back up with the live streams that we've had like very positive and fun games to commentate, but Siakam dropping a 52 piece. Come on now. Come on now. Lord 2 Senpai saying Pascal and Scotty combined for 54 points. Amazing performance. Yeah, shout out Scotty Barnes. He's still finding his way. The Michael Carter Williams comparisons, man, they kill me. I hate seeing those because, first of all, I don't believe it. But yeah, he's got this sophomore slump bad. And I don't want to say I called the sophomore slump. I didn't think it was going to be quite this bad. But I also didn't anticipate him improving on the scoring. I thought the assist number would go up. The defensive reliability would go up. Those metrics I thought would continue to rise, but the scoring would stay about the same. To be honest, he's dropped on most categories in general. Adventures with Smiles saying we got this tonight. Yes, we do. And that's why I got my Cool Bet play of the day with the Raptors money line. Love to see that hit. Hey, I am Savatage. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you tuning in. Always means a lot to get comments and feedback like that. Much appreciated. I got to check up on the status of Precious Achiuwa. Like, when are we going to see this man come back into the lineup? Lord 2 Senpai is saying, thoughts on Trae Young? He might want out of Atlanta. I mean, like, the trade package to acquire Trae Young would be insane. And I assume that if the Hawks are going to be offloading Trae Young, they're going to be retooling for the future. So it's weird, though, because if Masai feels like, okay, we have enough supporting pieces that I want to have around, that we can make a massive trade of that magnitude and still stay relevant, then perfect. Which I think we could. We are in one of those unique situations, I think, where the Raptors are a very competitive team as is, but they could still offload enough assets to go and make themselves contenders. That's why we were in the running for Kevin Durant in the offseason, because we were one of few teams that could afford to make the deal and stay relevant. We'll see. I don't think Trae Young would be someone that we'd really, ship house for. As generational of a talent he is, sorry, generational, I'm throwing that word around, as special of a talent as Trae Young is, I don't see us wheeling out the deal that it would take to get him off of Atlanta. But maybe we'll see. You know, Toronto, they like to go after their disgruntled superstars, so I never rule out anything. Someone in the chat saying, exciting one today. Can't wait to see if we carry our momentum. And right off of the tip here, Raptors get the ball off of Donovan Mitchell, who fumbled it around. Scotty kicks it out. OG guarded there by Mobley. What a special defensive talent Evan Mobley is. Scotty has it now. Squaring up Jared Allen. Driving. Go up. Go up. Scotty misses, but he's fouled. Okay. I like it. Coming out of the gate here with a little bit of determination. Scotty Barnes going right at J.A., who's a great defender. Okay. Gets to the foul line. Adventures with Smiles saying we need Precious, Otto, Harper Jr. back. Harper will be special. Play Champagny. Give Banton some time. You know, I love the optimism there, but you know, Adventures with Smiles, you're asking for the whole G League team to basically suit up right now. Maybe a couple of those guys I can agree with. I don't know when we're going to see Justin Champagny. He deserves a chance, though. I'm with you on that one. And there we go. Scotty Barnes hits both free throws. Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley misses that off of the glass. Fred VanVleet with a long rebound. Kick it out, Freddie. Anunoby for three. Missing that. And then J.A. climbs up and gets the rebound. Our starting center is still Juancho Hernangomez, which is kind of crazy. Mitchell, wow. What a drop off there to Mobley. Beautiful move. Scotty with it on the perimeter. Hands it off there to Fred. Fred turning the corner. Gets it back out to Barnes. Ooh, bad turnover there by Scotty Barnes, forcing it a little bit. And then in transition, Isaac Okoro. That's a big dunk. He got some airtime on that. Yeah, the transition buckets so far for the Cavs. Noticing that. Fred misses the open jump shot. Rebound Mobley. Okay, Darius Garland with it. Mitchell for three. He misses. We got Bo Cruz and Scotty Barnes fighting for rebounds. And then, there we go. Full court pass there to Anunoby, who gets a layup. Good job. Nice little outlet pass by Siakam. Love to see him doing it all. Laura asking, when is Precious coming back? I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I asked that in the first few moments of the live. There we go. Siakam with the active hands. Turns over Evan Mobley. Gets a steal. Bo Cruz for three. There we go. Wow. What an all-in play by Pascal Siakam. Gets the steal. Brings the ball up. Draws the man. And then dishes it over to Juancho Hernangomez, who bangs a three. 7-4. Raptors ahead. Garland with it. Oh, great job on the interior defense. We get another turnover. OG. Blocked by Okoro. Okay, that's last touch off of the Cavs. Good defensive play by Okoro. Man, when he jumps out with those two hands looking for a slam, you better get out of the way. But good job with Okoro there contesting and getting ultimately a stop. But Raptors will retain possession. Siakam misses a three. Rebounded by Mobley. Mobley, hands off there to Garland. Garland getting downhill. Misses that layup. Okay. Gotten some decent stops here for Toronto. VanVleet. Gets it over to Barnes at a last-minute attempt there. Siakam. OG for three. Straight away. Misses that. Okoro driving, taking that floater. Wow, good job. Made content. made contact and got the floater to go. Raps up by 1 still. Scotty hands it off there to Siakam. Scotty gets it right back. You got to keep your head up, young fella. That pass is coming right back. Scotty driving in. Woo! Wow. And one. There we go. Isaac Okoro asking for the offensive foul. He's not going to get that call. Scotty Barnes chance for a hoop in the harm. Wow. Look at those long robo arms. Yes, sir. Okay, Adventures with Smiles saying, I'm talking more throughout the season. Give them time. Yeah, for sure. Let's get our young guys in there. I mean, we've had a losing record so far. Getting the young guys in doesn't seem like the worst idea, but we'll see what Masai has in store. Okoro, he hits a 3, man. Hot start for him. He's had a really good opening few minutes here. Scotty Barnes passes it to Siakam. Siakam looked for the foul. He missed the shot. There's no call. Mobley drops it down to J.A. Garland for 3. He misses. Anunoby with the board. Yeah, I'm noticing we're forcing some passes here that do not need to happen. OG for 3. There we go. That's a big 3-pointer by him and another assist for Pascal Siakam. Finding a whole bunch of ways to contribute. Raps ahead 13-9. Mitchell for 3. Misses that. Batted around. Cavs recover. Another deep 3. And Garland gets it to go. Whew, 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Wraps up by 1. I do see a super chat. I will get to that in 1 second. Siakam. Off the glass and 1. And 1. Oh. What a bucket. What a beast, man. You know Pascal's been in the weight room. What a hoop. And the harm. And we got a super chat coming in from Tom Moreau. Shout out Tom. He's saying, happy holidays, Raptors fans. I appreciate you, Raptors Republic. Regretfully, Cavaliers in a close one. Hit the like spike. I appreciate you. We'll drop that like spike, and that's a very generous super chat there. Appreciate it tons. And Tom Moreau saying, oops, Raptors Digest, I meant. It's hey, all good, all good. Appreciate the love. Mustafa, I'm doing great. How are you, my guy? And you know, Tom Moreau already said it, but happy holidays to everyone in the chat, no matter what you're celebrating. Hope you enjoy this time off and this time with your family. You know, just a great time of year and a stormy time of year. Have you guys looked outside in the GTA right now? It is nuts out there. I got to adjust the scoreboard here. Sorry, guys. Drag over the logos. And, oh, what am I doing now? There we go. All set. Siakam and Barnes with the strong drives. Yes, sir. And what's your name? AP next? TP? I'm going to start calling you AP. AP pointing that out. SGE asking, are you trade Fred? I'm assuming you're asking, am I looking to move Van Vliet? I think a core player needs to go, and I'm not against any of them going. For the right package, like if you get the right deal that presents good value, I'm okay to part with anyone. I think that, yes, I would rather not part with Siakam or Anunoby. Probably would rather keep Scotty Barnes as well. To trade him at this point really wouldn't make any sense. You had an ultimate high point that you could have traded him for like a name like Kevin Durant. Of course, there would have needed to be more in that deal with Scotty to make it work, but trading Barnes right now would probably not make sense. I think logically, Fred probably is one of the players that we could move. But you would need to get some playmaking and shooting back in the deal because Fred, of course, he has his own issues, but he gives us a little bit of variety. Like we have a lot of big guys that play hard defense and drive the bucket hard, but Fred's one of the few that will actually take a variety of shots, some to the displeasure of our fans, but He is a gifted three-point shooter. He's still figuring it out. He's a great leader. Obviously, a world-class defender in his own right. I know that there's some questions about him on the defensive end recently. In last playoffs, bro got cooked by Tyrese Maxey. But to give you a more direct answer, I do see Fred as a likely candidate to be traded, but it's hard for me to push the agenda for any single trade without knowing what could be coming back. But I would say that Fred's like a top 2 big trade bait prize on Toronto that I would be comfortable moving. Trent Jr., I think, would be the most comfortable for us to part with. But right after that, I think Van Vliet. Isn't it ironic? We want more shooting, but our 2 best shooters seem to be the heaviest on the trade block. Playmaking's a big missing piece for us right now. Garland hits another 3. Wow. He's a good player. First-time All-Star last season. Got to share that honor as well with Fred Van Vliet, who attended the game. Anunoby passes it down there. That's not the right pass. A cutting Fred Van Vliet on the baseline. I don't know if that's the pass or the play. Anyhow, who just shot that 3? Anyways, Cavs miss. Oh, Scotty. Oh, that was nice. With a left too? Oh, beautiful. Wow, Scotty Barnes going hard to the rack. You love to see it. He's doing good so far this game. J.A., floater, clockwork. He gets it to go. Anunoby driving in. Wow. What a beast. But no, he gets called for the offensive foul. Push off on Evan Mobley. Man. OG Anunoby is a lot of force coming at you downhill. That's fair. That's fair. I don't hate that, though. I honestly don't hate that. To rough up the good defensive players on the other team and leave it in the ref's hands a bit. I mean, you don't want to be taking offensive fouls every trip, but I don't mind that one. Like, lay the guy out a bit, put a body on him, set the tone. Shout out OG. All right, Raps still up by 1. Kevin Love dishes it down there, gets it to Mobley, or not Mobley, oh my God, Jared Allen, who gets the floater to go. I still can't believe Karis LeVert had a 50-piece at the Garden, and not MSG, I'm talking TD Garden. Anunoby driving, nice. It does not look pretty, guys. It does not look pretty when OG Anunoby gets one there for like a contested layup, but hey, they don't ask how, they ask how many. OG Anunoby with a nice start to this game. Garland. Wow, what a nice jump shot. Dude, he's so skilled. So skilled. Anunoby with it. Spinning, dropping it off. Scotty, those robo arms. The robo arms, baby. Nice little reverse by Scotty Barnes off of a good dish there from Anunoby. Oh, great. A steal by OG. We're going the other way. Taking the D to the O. Drops it off. Barnes. There we go. A bunch of easy transition buckets for Scotty, who's going hard at the rack. Good job, man. He's starting to get his swagger back. Let's go. Garland dishes it off to J.A. J.A. fumbles it. Cavs recover, though. Karis LeVert misses, but he's fouled there by Scotty. He's going to be shooting, too. Man, Karis LeVert's a sneaky little add-in for this Cavs team who's already really good. Really solid depth. And a ton of height on this Cleveland team. Stating the obvious here, but they're quite good. LeVert misses his first. My man is ice cold. I see people in the chat still making the case for Scotty Barnes to be our starting point guard. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but like he's going to have point guard responsibilities wherever he plays. And I say point guard responsibilities. If you start him at the 4, he's still a primary playmaker. You know, the starting lineup sheet these days is such a formality. Van Vliet with it. Wraps up by 2. Scotty on the perimeter. Hands it off there to Gary Trent Jr. Van Vliet back to Scotty. Oh, great passing. And then they don't get the bucket, but Thad Young will go to shoot 2. Beautiful passing around the wheel. And then finding a low man who is open. Thad Young absorbs the contact. He's got a chance for 2. Beautiful passing, though. Tom Moreau saying we need to attack the bucket like there's a turkey dinner in there with mashed potatoes and stuffing. Scotty Barnes will have 2 plates, please. Jay asking, who's our next game after this? I need to check that. I know we play, I think it's Jan 2nd is our next game. Let me see who it's against. Probably a decent team, though. We got a tough remaining schedule. Thad Young misses his second. We tap it out, and it does go out of bounds. So the Raptors' next game after this, give me one moment to look. I feel like someone's probably already answered this in the chat. Yeah, the Clippers. It's the Clippers. Kawhi homecoming. Oh, great steal there by Gary Trent Jr. How I missed that. Taking the D to the O. Gets a dunk. Oh, what a sight for sore eyes. Trent Jr. picking off the ball at the top of the key and going and getting a run-out dunk. Just things you miss seeing. Oh, good defense again by Trent. But now it's with D. Mitch. He shoots a 3 and hits the 3. Oh, man. The Cavs have had a decent start from beyond the arc. Van Vliet. Now it's with Thad Young and gets it right back to Fred. Fred. Oh, Fred, you... Man, Fred. Okay, we hit a 3. We hit a 3. So no complaints. Trent Jr. gets it. But Fred, if you have that much separation and you're literally like 3 to 4 feet from the rim, I just wish you could score that. Like, why we're passing that away is silly. I get we got the 3 there, but I'm not a huge fan. D. Mitch, he misses that floater. Good defense. I think that was Thad Young staying in front of him the whole time. OG. There we go. Huge three-pointer. Raps up by 8 right now. Great start. Man, you're on the road. It's bad weather. This team's been struggling, but you're building on the momentum of last game and coming out playing the right way, bro. You love to see it. You just love to see it. Adventures with Smiles saying no Christmas Day game for the Raptors this year. They always get disrespected with the Christmas games. But I do have to say the last time we got one, it was versus the Celtics. And that was one of the worst games to watch. Like, we got clobbered. Absolutely clobbered. So the NBA was already kind of stingy about giving the Raptors their Christmas Day games, even when we've been really good. In the last one we got, we embarrassed ourselves. So I was not shocked when we didn't get handed one this year. But hey, hopefully this team can get back on the up and coming and make some noise and be deserving of a Christmas Day game pretty soon. But on the flip side, at least our players get a little bit of a break, can spend some time with family. On a personal level, it does feel like a good time for them to not be playing basketball. Tough for the fans. Oh, damn. We play... Oh, yeah. Sorry, December 27th. I got my dates mixed up, guys. We are not taking a hiatus from Raptors basketball for that long. But yes, okay. So December 27th is our next game. It's going to be versus the Clippers. Why did I say Jan 2nd? What's wrong with me? What a start for Toronto right now. SGE asking an interesting question. If we lose this game, what's the narrative? Okay, you know what? I think even a more interesting question would be if we win this game, what's the narrative? Because I think right now, as it stands, the narrative is still... It's still really torn between going into a bit of a retool and then still trying to compete. Like, I don't know if you can gauge it on a game-to-game basis, but I think that winning versus this Cavs team, again, probably sends a stronger message that we can compete. Whereas if we lose, yeah, it inches us a little bit closer to that retool. But I do think it'd be a more influential outcome to see a win because this Cavs team's really good. We've already beaten them twice. If we can beat them again after a huge hype victory our last game, I don't know. Maybe it just says that we went through a horrendous stretch and we're back to feeling like ourselves. Trent Jr. is in the lineup again. Anunoby spent some games out. He is back. Hopefully Precious back pretty soon too. I don't know when the hell Otto Porter's going to decide to suit up again. But anyhow, I think the Raptors are on the road to recovery. So a win here could go a long way to restoring a bit of confidence in this team wanting to go to the play-in or maybe even push for the 6th seed. Or not 6th seed, the 5 seed. Wait, no. So what teams are in the play-in? It's the 10 seed, the 9 seed, the 8 seed, the 7 seed. So yeah, if you get the 6th seed, you avoid it. We did it a year ago with, honestly, a not as good team. So we'll see. Van Vliet for 3 from the corner. He misses. Whoa, what's up with the lighting on the TV? Mobley. Kevin Love for 3. He misses that one. Still a very good three-point shooter at this point in his career. I do hate Kevin Love. For those who watch along, you know that. And D. Mitch picks off the entry pass there. Little careless by Fred Van Vliet. Michael asking, will the Raps win today? Hey, you guys see that Cool Bet sponsored play of the day? I'm on that. I do think they will. Building on some momentum, we've owned the Cavs this season. Donovan misses his first free throw. So 33-27 as it stands at the moment. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Yeah, we held Donovan Mitchell to 8 points our last matchup, his season low. He's had an amazing season. Hits the second. Fred Van Vliet carries it up for the Raptors. Siakam sets the pick. Fred hits it over there to Gary Trent Jr. Trent Jr. for 3. Oh, he's feeling himself now. Gets a little help up there from Coach Nick Nurse. All right. Okay, Gary, he's had a great start to this game so far. Bring up that trade value, Gary. Come on now. Chetty Osman. And then they're going to call an and one? Oh, I want a replay on that. Thad Young laying out, hoping to get the charge. He does not. Tom Moreau saying, Miles Turner would be my second choice behind Jakob Poeltl. In terms of trade bait we could go out and acquire. Both those guys would be great players and fit really well with our team. Yak already did. It'd be cool to get him back. Van Vliet with it. Fred still dribbling at the top of the key. Runs into a double. Kicks it out. Oh, no. Travel called on OG Anunoby. 5-point game. That's hilarious. The Cavs have the Fred Flintstone, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys know what I'm saying, playing as that travel call was made. Mitchell with it. Mitchell driving in. Oh, great deflection by Trent Jr. Almost keeps it in, steps out of bounds, but a great defensive play nonetheless. And only with 0.4 seconds left on the shot clock, limiting the Cavs here. Great job by Gary. He's had a very good first quarter. Nice job. Great job. Good defense there by Thad Young and Anunoby closing off that lob option. And now the Raps will get the ball back with 3.4 seconds left, so enough time to get a shot off. Let's see what happens. Okoro checks in for the Cavs. Siakam gets it right back for three. Ooh! Pascal! Oh my God, with some arc on it too. Pascal Siakam. Oh, dude. He is red hot recently. Look at that. Contested on the run from damn near the logo. Wow. When you're hot, you're hot. Pascal Siakam, go off. I'm seeing in the chat right now. Where's this comment? Oh yeah, DR asking, how is Barnes playing? He's playing great. He's been going to the rack really hard, even on the opening possession. Challenges Jared Allen, backs him down, does not get the bucket, but got fouled. I thought that set the tone, gave him a nice little bit of confidence that he can break down this defense, and he's been rolling since. I think he's got like 6 to 8 points probably. A couple rebounds to go with it. I will check the box score in the moment, but to give you an answer, he's playing good. Oh my God, Loratu Senpai, he knows me. He's saying, let's go for Kevin Love and Goran Dragic, Josh's favorite players. Dude, a different hate for those two. Honestly, Goran Dragic, the most hated because both those guys hated for the same reasons. Everyone thinks they're classy pros, classy vets, helpful, mature minds to have on your team. Just like, you know how they throw around the word the ultimate professional? Those guys suck. They are babies. They are 35-year-old babies. They are not the ultimate pros. Yes, they're good players. But actually like low character clowns. That's what Kevin Love and Goran Dragic are. They're only good when times are good. Adversity makes them absolutely fold like a chair. Anyways, got another super chat coming in. Tom Moreau saying, red alert, more Jack Armstrong singing ahead. He loves the Christmas season, man. He's got a nice voice too. I think Drake needs to use a sample of Jack Armstrong singing in his next track. Cook It Son asking for a perfectly legal live stream for TSN. So if you're looking to watch the game and you don't want to listen to me commentate it all night and you want an actual visual to it, I would recommend... so crack streams used to be a big one. They got shut down, and the one I've been using since is called Meth Streams. Look, guys, I don't come up with the names. I just want to watch the games. So try Meth Streams. I don't know if they're still up, but they were working pretty good. And there was another one, Stream East. Stream East works really well too. Man, I'm going to have the NBA show up to my house in a moment. Michael saying, my prediction is Raps win 124 to 111. I'm with it, Michael. I'm with it. You guys can see that cool bet play of the day. Raps money line at plus 141. Come on now, my boy. Would love to see it. And we got Malachi Flynn in the game. You guys know I love him. Hopefully he can have a nice impact today. Flynn gets it over there to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. receiving pressure, turns over the ball. Cavs advance it. It's with Donovan Mitchell. The spin. Gets his own rebound back. He misses again. And then there we go. Raps collect a long defensive rebound. Siakam out to the races. Scotty Barnes. Bro, the robo arms. D to the O. Great job. 2 power forwards pushing the pace. Point forwards. I should call them the point forwards. Siakam and Barnes connecting in transition there. And then an offensive foul. Keep building on this momentum, man. Good start to the second. Hey, Magnetic Knowledge in the chat. Salute. Good to see you. Michael Sheldon saying, Barnes is so long, bro. The longest. Pause. But yeah, using that length tonight. What a dumb pass by Thad Young. And then Osmond takes it the other way. Does not get a bucket, but he's fouled. Tom Moreau. So some people talking about Yuta Watanabe in the chat. And Tom Moreau chiming in saying, I loved Yuta. He was always sick or hurt when his opportunities arose. Yeah, timing wasn't always perfect for Watanabe. I liked Yuta, but I wasn't really mad when we let him go. I think in hindsight, you see how good of a role player he's been for the Nets. Again, not a big sample size, but he's had a good run with them so far. Makes you maybe slightly envious, but the amount of players we have at his position who I think are as good, if not maybe a little bit better. I just think he looks great on the Nets. Like he's playing around two superstars in Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, who can create a lot of space and make those 3-point shots really open and good for him. He can play to his strengths in Brooklyn. Here, he would need to have a little bit more of a well-rounded role, which I don't think he would have helped us that much. But, cheers to Yuta Watanabe. Not disrespecting. He was definitely a fan favorite. And happy to see him balling. Siakam for 3. Dude. He's too hot. Oh my God. A straightaway 3. Siakam connecting on it. Let me get my flames on. What am I doing? Spicy P balling out right now. 12-point lead. Mobley. Mitchell driving. And then dropping it off there. Wow, dude. He's so good. He does like that little Euro step. Ball protect. Drop off to the big. Like, just great poise. Honestly, this guy is such a good creator, both for himself and others. Donovan Mitchell. Siakam gets stripped. Chetty Osman the other way. He gets the bucket. Yeah, good job not fouling there. I think made the shot difficult, but don't want to send him to the line for an extra. And then Siakam fouled. Okay, there we go. Scotty Barnes trying to find him off ball cutting. Instead, Siakam falls over, and a foul will be charged to, I think, Osmond, or no, Karis LeVert. Mars Car is in the chat saying, Yuta brought Japan fans to the Raptors. It's so nice. Like, the Raptors have had so many international players from, like, all over that when you look at the Raptors fan base as it is today, like, it is very, very diverse. And there was a foul called there. Siakam saying he was in the shooting motion. Okay, Michael asking, can I give you guys the link for meth streams? I don't want to get demonetized on YouTube. Try Stream East. You should be able to find Stream East really easy. Michael, come back to me if you can't. You should be able to. Let me even see. I'm going to Google this right now. I don't know how much trouble I'm getting in right now. So is meth streams working? I'm loading it right now. Stream East probably works still. Yeah, go hit up Stream East. Stream East is loaded. Meth streams, I don't know what's happening there. Jay saying speaks to how diverse Toronto is, period. Yeah, no, I mean, like, the fan base already, like, Toronto's just, like, a massively diverse city. But I just feel like the players themselves all come from different places, which is nice. It reflects the diversity of the city. But Malachi Flynn for 3. Okay. Shout out to Tacoma, Washington. Malachi Flynn hitting a big shot. But yeah, I think it's just really cool to see the makeup of this team. And it definitely brings in a lot of different fans. Saw someone mention Jeremy Lin in the chat there. I mean, I think he was raised an American, but of course, like, one of the few Asian NBA players that have been, like, in the recent era. Shout out Yao Ming, though. And then Kevin Love knocking down a 3. Scotty, wow. Oh, my Scotty Barnes. Dude, the left for Scotty's been nice tonight. Cutting through traffic, all kinds of chaos around him, collects and finishes. LeVert for 3, he hits it right over Malachi. That's a good shot. DR saying Toronto is the world in a city. Facts, man. It's crazy. Even go through like the GTA in different areas from Brampton to Markham to Newmarket to like, you just have these different collections of people. It's crazy. Oh, nice little setup there by Siakam. Raps making those extra passes, doing great. They were forcing it a little bit early on in the first, but now I think we're finding a rhythm of making the right smart passes. Speaking of which, Chetty Osman cutting off ball, getting set up by Mobley. He gets a bucket. 51-44 right now. Raps still ahead. 7:30 left until halftime. Siakam. He's going to head to the free throw line. All right. Yeah, it's cool too. Michael's saying, not Michael, Mars Carr saying our team I think has the most international players. Definitely have to be up there. I mean, it's cool too that Masai's drafted a lot out of the Giants of Africa program. I say a lot. I mean, Koloko, Siakam, Precious didn't get drafted but picked him up. Serge used to come out to the camps as well. So it's amazing that he's able to pull from those programs, and he's not pulling just anybody because he has the connection to. He's pulling like high impact players. It's just cool, man. Masai Ujiri is a man on a mission. I would never ever wish that guy out of our front office. No matter how rough the seasons get, I have just like the utmost respect for that guy. He walks the talk. Gotta love it. Siakam misses his second. Full outlet pass picked off by Malachi Flynn. He gets it over to Siakam. Got a whole somersault there from Flynn. Siakam for three. He misses. Batted around. Scotty Barnes collects the offensive rebound. Great job right now by Toronto. Bo Cruz hitting it, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. No. Oh, that would have been a big sequence, but instead we turn over the ball. That's a tough pill to swallow. Tough pill to swallow. That's all right, though. The tempo seems good right now. So 3-point field goals right now. Raptors are 8 of 13. The Cavs, I believe, 6 of 12. So both teams shooting really nice at the moment. Garland advances the ball for the Cavaliers. So I see the Raptors have a 5-10 record when they shoot under 30% from three in a game. Honestly, for shooting under 30% from three and only being 5-10, like winning, like that's still kind of impressive that you can shoot that bad and still win a third of those games. Guys, if you are watching right now, you are early into the stream. You're a real one. You're loyal. Thank you so much. And do me a big favor and drop a like on this video to help get it recommended to other people who are interested in tuning in. So always appreciated. Kubron in the chat. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. Let me know how to in the chat. But he's asking, are you from Toronto? I'm not. I'm from Newmarket, so just out of the city. I referenced Newmarket earlier when I was talking about places in the GTA. Not to say that we're like the most diverse spot, but my point was it's crazy. You go to all the different towns, you can just see different cultural makeups. But yeah, I'm from Newmarket. I was actually in Toronto last night, spent a lot of time in the city. I have a bunch of buddies down there, but home base for me has always been Newmarket. Iceman like Gervin saying, some people say that Flynn can't play defense. He can struggle at times, but I think he's instinctively a good defender. The Raptors have such a high bar for defense, which I love. But yeah, I don't think Flynn's a terrible defender. He needs work, okay? But he won the Defensive Player of the Year award in the Mountain West Division in college. You can see his defensive instincts. He's very energetic, super athletic, actually. I think that's another thing that's underrated about Flynn is his speed and athleticism. You can only do so much with like a 6'1" frame. But no, he knows what he's doing on the defensive end. Just a matter of fitting in a bit more. This guy also for a third year player, he really has not got that many minutes in the NBA as well. So maybe needing some more time to blossom. Mars Carr is saying my boy just moved to Newmarket. Newmarket's a nice place, dude. So many people like complain about it, like, oh, it's boring. It's whatever. It's a nice spot. It's a nice spot. Some people are unappreciative. Number one ambassador of Newmarket. Someone make me mayor. So pain causing samurai, one of the hardest usernames out there, saying Flynn's only real defensive issue is his size, but you can't tell me he's put on a lot of muscle. But you can tell he's put on a lot of muscle. Definitely, he's filled out his frame. No, I've always been a big Malachi Flynn guy. I think he's got some upside that the Raptors could benefit from tapping into. And speaking of which, getting out there and contesting a Garland shot, now that's going to be called a travel. Raptors get the ball back. I wouldn't say that was exactly like the perfect defensive play, but hey, in the right place at the right time, forcing a turnover, getting the Raps possession. Okay, JB Bickerstaff, correct me if I'm wrong, but was he not the head coach of the 905 at one point? Anunoby left uncontested in the corner, knocks it down. There we go. Laura's asking how tall is Malachi? He's probably like 6'2" on a good day. On a good day. Mobley taking a shot over Scotty. He misses. Don't try that on the rookie of the year. Don't try that on him. Flynn for three. Come on. There we go. Malachi Flynn. Forgive me, but that's my guy. I'm pushing the propaganda. Shout out Malachi. Shout out Tacoma. Shout out SDSU. Jared Allen left unguarded there at the free throw line. Essentially, he knocks it down. 58-46. Raps still ahead by 12. We got 6 minutes basically until the half. Fred VanVleet driving. Getting it over there to Scotty. Scotty the no look. OG misses. Rebounded by Mobley. Garland driving in, picked up there by Malachi. Good job, Malachi. What's this call? What's the meaning of this? How's Refi all the way across the floor going to make that call? What is it? But anyways, look at that. Fred VanVleet, the vet, firing up his guy, Malachi Flynn. Was that a tech? Like, why is... That must have been a tech. Someone clear this up for me. That had to be a tech. The ref called it all the way across the floor. Cavs are not in the bonus, and it's a one shot. So who got the technical is my question. Anyhow, Cavs with the possession. Raptors still running this zone. Kicks it down there. Isaac Okoro. And then Stevens and one. Mars Carr is saying, I take a train into Toronto for work every day, even if it's over an hour. The train's probably the best way to get into the city because, dude, sometimes what could be like a 40-minute drive in and out of the city can turn into hours. Like the Don Valley parking lot. Yes, the DVP. It's the worst. The absolute worst. You catch it at the wrong time. Like, it's just bad for your mental health. Like, it's one thing to say, okay, I've wasted 2 hours of commuting today. But it's another thing to say I spent those 2 hours nauseous from like the stopping and going and just pissed off. The train's nice. Like you can sit back. You can even like send off emails, listen to music, just kind of relax. Big train guy. Okay, so the essay saying Barnes got the tech. Appreciate you clearing that up. Mars Carr is saying the DVP is killing me. The DVP's always killing me too. Garland with it. Steps back. Shoots a three. He misses. OG with the rebound. Okay. I got to dive into the box score here at half. VanVleet with it. The pick comes, takes it, gets it over to Scotty Barnes. Pops it right back out to Fred. Fred Getting it to Scotty. It's tipped around. Almost going in. Scotty Bar. No! Scotty, get that, man. Scotty. Oh. We had like 3 to 4 whacks at that. We could not get it. No calls. A little bit of a wasted opportunity there. Stay dialed. Stay dialed. Come on now. Garland gets it out to Stevens. He misses. Race for the rebound. Won by Malachi Flynn. Malachi gets there. Oh, wow. Kicks it back out. VanVleet hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Oh, my God. Malachi to Fred. Who said they can't play together? Look at that ball handling and that playmaking, that shooting. Dude, Malachi Flynn, not afraid of anything. Let's go. Setting his guy up. The rookie and the vet. Not literally. Figuratively. Oh, man, you just love to see it. Michael Shelton saying, great mature take by Malachi. Right here. I did not pronounce that correctly. But yeah, what a smart play. Like, goes right at the defense, getting doubled, kicks it back out to the trailing VanVleet. And you know, Fred VanVleet's at his best when he can catch and shoot. Malachi Flynn teeing up the vet the right way. 3:47 until half. Scotty Barnes out, Siakam in. Scotty having a nice game. Missed a couple putbacks there, but that's all right. He's out there grinding. Outplaying Mobley right now, as someone mentioned in the chat. But no disrespect to Mobley. Like, that guy's... I misused the word generational earlier. He could be a generational defender. Evan Mobley's something else. But anyways, enough gassing him up. We're on the Scotty stuff tonight. OG sets the pick. Fred, step back three. Just missing that. Good take by Fred. I don't mind that. Cavs trying to take the D to the O. Great job by Flynn. Great job. Honestly, great job. I get that the foul was called, but he tried his hardest to get ball first contact, and he fouled hard, or got the stop hard to make sure that there was no opportunity for a shot. Let me get the replay here. Like, I don't know. I'm sure he got a finger or something because Malachi's not reacting angrily. But I like it. I'm going to gas up everything Malachi does tonight. I think that one was deserving, though. Lord 2 Senpai saying ref gave Scotty a technical because the ref is a Subway hater. Hey, as long as he's a Bullway lover, though, he's all right. Shout out Bullway. Flynn with it. Driving, taking the three-point shot. Come on. Come on, give it to me. He misses, though. Stevens. J.A. Now with Garland. Mitchell's going to shoot the three. Missing that. OG climbing up for another big defensive rebound. They call a foul on Cleveland. It's going on the other way. Good job. Wow, man. Yeah, OG Anunoby just climbing the ladder and grabbing a big defensive rebound there. I mean, the Cavs are a huge team, so you can't play around on the boards. Otherwise, they're going to beat you. Predator Kingdom saying smart foul by Flynn. I agree. Shout out to everyone who's in the chat right now. We're still in the first half, man. We got a lot of basketball left to play. It's going to be a fun one. The Cavs and the Raptors do have that healthy rivalry going. We feel it in a number of ways. Like, not only do we compete against each other in the same division, same conference, but we also, I think there's some storylines that have gone into this. Like last year's All-Star game, at one point, it did seem like it was either going to be VanVleet or Garland that was going to make the game. So VanVleet made it over Garland, but Garland got in because of an injured All-Star. I forget who it was now. Both of them ended up going to the All-Star weekend, but Still, I think the fan bases had a beef over that. Everyone was saying Fred VanVleet. They were saying Garland. We went head to head with the Cavs fans a bit there. And then, of course, the very obvious battle as well, the Rookie of the Year race, which was the closest that it's been in the modern history of the award. Scotty Barnes, again, prevailing there. So the Raptors fans everywhere have something to really celebrate here. We got VanVleet into the All-Star game through the front door, past Darius Garland. I get Garland still ended up going, but Fred didn't need to be an injury replacement to go. And then also, our guy won Rookie of the Year. So, the Cavs aren't big fans of the Raptors. We still compete against them in the conference. It is fair to say, and after the LeBronto history, there is a very clear rivalry right now with the Cavaliers. And we beat them twice so far this season, man. Let's keep it rolling with a third. Randy saying, what happens, Josh, if we go 8 for 10 from here? Does that negate any trade? I still think you maybe move Gary Trent Jr. And just because I don't think the Raptors are going to want to give him $20 million plus AAV in the offseason. So even if they still think Gary helps their team, they're like, no, we're going to lose him for nothing in the offseason. Let's at least get some picks or maybe some other role players or something. So I don't think we'll feel good enough to go on a run and keep Gary ourselves. I still think very likely that Trent Jr.'s moved. But if we can go 8 of 10 in these next few games, yeah, I think we probably just keep this group for the most part and compete. Yeah, probably minus a Trent Jr. or one other player. Like, we'll still make some sort of moves. But yes, I would agree that could negate the immediate trade talks for something bigger than just Trent. All right, Raps right now still have it on offense. Couple missed shots, but they still have possession. Malachi Flynn throws it over there to VanVleet. Out to Siakam now. Siakam getting downhill. He's fouled. There we go. Stevens does not like that. He's going over and arguing with the official. Tee him up, reffy. Don't take that. Don't take that kind of disrespect on your day job. Yeah, that's a foul, dude. Like, what are you saying? That's a woe is me attitude. Don't like the call, don't foul. Siakam's shooting too. Yeah, Streamies should be working. Adventures with Smile saying it was working. I couldn't get Meth Streams to work. What a ridiculous name. But yeah, Streamies should be good. Siakam hits his second. Wraps up by 11. All right, let's keep this energy into halftime here. 2:25 to go. Mitchell with it. Throws it over there to Garland. Now it's Chetty Osman. Donovan from a deep position there. He just almost gets it off the bank, but it misses. Malachi Flynn over to Siakam. Siakam missing that layup. He was going fast, hard to control himself there. Cavs recover and advance the ball. Off there to Jared Allen. Jared Allen, hook shot, misses. Put back there by Stevens. I'm really not familiar with that guy's game. I do not know much about this Stevens individual. Siakam, nice bucket there against Jared Allen. One of the best post defenders in the league. Siakam getting it to go. People tell me I'm lagging. Is anyone else seeing some bad lag here on the stream? Let me know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to combat that, but just out of curiosity, let me know if it's an issue for anyone else. Siakam. And he's fouled. There we go. Taking the D to the O, baby. Big stop on one end. Siakam going hard to the rack on the other, and an opportunity for two. DR pointing out third quarter is the problem. A well-identified problem. So hopefully, and it was even a problem last season through stretches. Yeah, it's been a weird Achilles heel for the Raptors. So we'll see if they can come correct here for the third quarter in Cleveland. Siakam hits the first. Yeah, so Kubron in the chat saying I'm lagging. Maybe you have a bunch of windows open. I would be honored if you closed the windows instead of mine and see if that helps with the stream. But I'm not sure why. If anyone else experiences any lag, let me know, because then at that point, maybe it is on my end. But appreciate everyone tuning in. Siakam hits both, 66-53. That's a 13-point lead for the Raptors. A little quick math. Donovan for three. Misses that. Pretty wide open look for him. Long rebound, batted out. Garland takes it in. Misses. OG Anunoby with another big defensive rebound. Outlet pass to Siakam. Siakam with it at the three-point arc. He's guarded by Mobley. 40 left on the clock. Pascal. Oh, just missing that. Great job attacking Mobley and Allen. Got a decent look. Could not get it to fall, though. Oh, great steal there by Van Vliet. Pressuring Donovan Mitchell. Those active hands. Raptors having their way defensively, controlling the tempo completely. This group's got a little bit of confidence back. They got their swagger back a little bit. A little bit. I don't want to speak too early. Flynn, down there to Anunoby. Oh, dude. Dude, I feel like a proud father watching Malachi Flynn right now. I vouched for this man. Oh my God. Great pass there to Anunoby. And then a stop on the other end, 69-53. How's that for a first half? How's that for a cool bet sponsor play of the day? Raptors plus 141 on the money line. We got a whole nother half to close this out, but I mean, as far as a first half goes, you can't ask for much more. Toronto is balling right now in the city of Cleveland on a cold night. Let's go. Jay saying, found Eric Flynn. I am really Malachi's father. You got to know that guy's fired up wherever he is right now. And OG is shooting the lights out, as Michael Sheldon said. I don't want to overshadow OG's shot when I'm hyping up Flynn. He's been having a great first half. OG on the defensive glass, very noticeable. OG connecting on threes, very in your face. This guy's doing a great job right now. So Randy's saying, do you think there is a team chemistry issue on court or a guy chemistry issue deal? So trying to interpret that question, I would just, to give you a direct answer on the chemistry question, I think that the guys like playing together. I think that you've always seen a selfless brand of basketball with the Raptors. So I don't think it's like a personal level thing, but I do think they need more diversity in the offensive skill set. Because the Raptors are very deep in some ways and not deep at all in others. For instance, I genuinely believe every player on the Raptors bench is probably close to an above average defender in the NBA. Even when you get down to the Justin Champagnes, these guys are good defensive players that could get minutes on other teams. But when it comes to offensive versatility, shot making, playmaking, the Raptors' depth falls off of a cliff. So I think that's where the issue is we need a little bit more versatility in the lineup in terms of guys who can play, make, and shoot the ball, guys who can finish and stretch the floor. It just seems like we have a lot of the same, and I guess that's what happens when you build a team of 6'8" defenders, right? You're gonna have some stale nights offensively. So that's where the lack of chemistry comes from, in my opinion. But I don't think it's on a personal level. These guys definitely love playing with each other, and you can see that after that Pascal Siakam 52 piece. Man, they were fired up. It felt good to see them happy like that. Jimmy, how's it going? Welcome to chat, man. Doing well. Hope you are well as well. And guys, I'll check out the box score for anyone right now who's wondering. Personally, I am, so I'm going to pop open the score app and check this out. 69-53. Raps are hooping. So right now, leading point scorer for the Raptors is OG Anunoby with 16 points. He's got 6 rebounds and 2 assists, 1 steal to go with it. He's 6 of 10 from the floor and 4 of 7 from 3-point range. Heat up. Pascal Siakam, 15 points, 1 rebound, and 7 assists. Guys, like this guy can do everything. And he's also got, dude, 3 steals as well. Pascal Siakam all over the court for Toronto right now. Wow. Playing great. Playing absolutely great. If he doubles this stat line, which of course I don't really know if it would happen exactly like this, but on pace for 30 points and 14 assists, I'm sure he'll go get some more rebounds. He only has one this half, but Pascal Siakam always finding a way to contribute, just consistently jamming the stat sheet. So happy with him. Van Vliet, 3, 3, and 3. Pretty sure that's an angel number. Not to get too spiritual on you guys here, but something going on with Fred. Scotty Barnes, this has been a nice first half story as well. 15, 4, and 3. 6 of 8 from the floor. Perfect on the free throws and 2 steals to go with it. I missed my rookie of the year. Happy to see him show up tonight. He's playing well, being aggressive and going to the rim. Trent Jr. came in and added a nice spark. He's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, and he's got a steal as well. He had a nice little steal at the top of the key, took it all the other way for a transition dunk, the D to the O, one of my favorites. And Malachi Flynn, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3, and he's got a steal as well. Man, Malachi Flynn's that guy. Shout out to Tacoma, Washington. Oh, my word. Whew, holy. Give me a second here, guys. A monster super chat coming in right now. Paul Blunt. Wow. To everyone in the chat and the entire Raptors Digest community, and especially to Goody, the host of the greatest watch along on YouTube, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Massive, massive super chat coming in from Paul Blunt, one of the OGs who's been supporting from like my very first stream, and I know he's been supporting the channel for even longer than that. So generous. Wishing everyone in the Raptors community a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and man, like an amazing, amazing super chat. Thank you so much, Paul. The support means everything. The money is very nice. Thank you so much, and Happy Holidays, especially to you and your family. A.O. Gorman in the chat saying, light one up for Paul Blunt. I wish I had a blunt right now for Paul Blunt. Smoke it on stream for the guy. I shouldn't be saying that. But no, thank you, Paul. I really, really appreciate that. Dr. Red saying, Josh, you look like Flynn Rider. Is that the, is that Flynn from, what's the Disney movie? Rapunzel? Because I walked into like my girlfriend's family function the other day, and the little kids came up to me like, you look like Flynn. Like from Tangled, I think. Yeah, Tangled it was. And it's just, we have the same haircut. So I don't know if that's the same Flynn we're talking about. I want to look like Malachi Flynn. That's what I want to look like. Hey, DSA in the chat. He's got it. He's on a Gorman. He's lighting one up for Paul right now. Tom Moreau saying, all I want for Xmas is a healthy #big sneeze and a legit starting center. I miss Precious Achiuwa. Tom Moreau and I were going crazy about Precious as he developed throughout the latter half of last season. He started shooting that 3 ball, started getting super active off ball, just doing a ton of things to get buckets and round out his game. And he's a beast. Like, Precious Achiuwa is a scary man. Like, the amount of strength he has. This whole Raptors team's physical, dude. You don't want to face them. What's this Luka Doncic commercial here right now? Is it for 2K? Yeah, okay, chat. This is a really, really random thing to bring up. But I was looking at this pregame. And this is just like buzz of the world right now. Just random news. Have you guys seen ChatGPT? So this AI technology, you can ask it any question and any follow-up question, and it gives you a detailed, very, very like factual response. to the point where you can say, hey, chat GPT, write me a 10,000 word essay on the Raptors history. And in moments, it'll produce the perfect essay. Like it's insane. It's kind of scary. It's like literally it's a little bit uncomfortable. And I was watching this thread of like things that chat GPT had done that was like kind of scary. And one of them was they made their own newspaper that was like independent news and they called it the Chat GPT Times. And like no one programmed it to do that. It just started doing it. I don't know, man. I'm getting way off topic, but this was something that I was thinking about right before a stream. The AI in the world these days is crazy. I might need to start using it for sports betting. I'm going to take the whole entire slate for the NBA. I'm like, okay, Pelicans, Jazz, Raptors, Mavericks, like all the different games going on that day. I'm going to tail chat GPT because they're going to look at all the advanced stats. They're going to run those for me. And I'm going to see if artificial intelligence can help me win at sports betting. Kuberon saying, yeah, I've heard it and tried it out. How's it? What is it like? I'm very curious. And yeah, Adventures with Smiles saying Terminator times. Seriously, it's scary. I mean, AI has the potential to help out the world so much, but you kind of open Pandora's box a little bit, right? Like once it's open, you can't close it, and it's pretty powerful. But if it can help me win at sports betting, then I'll fight off the Terminators myself. So Harrison saying it won't pick sports bets for you. What if I give them the information though? Like I've never used it. I definitely you're probably correct, but like everything that they would need to know to make a pick would be online, like all the stats, all the previous matchup information. Like this thing can make a 10,000 word essay in a second on, the history of Egypt. For them to pick the winner of a sports game based on stats, I feel like I feel like they should be able to do it, but no, Harrison's probably right. I've never tried doing this yet. So Michael Sheldon asking, what are you up slash down this season, Josh? So I wouldn't want to say how much I've made or lost, but I am up money. I would say that for the most part, the kind of plays that I put on the stream that we're betting on the Raptors, like I'm not a smart better when I bet for the Toronto Raptors because I care about the team. You got to bet with your brain, not your heart. And so I try to avoid putting my bigger bets on anything to do with Toronto sports. Um, but I'm up by a fair bit, like over $1,000, which is really nice. I'll just leave it at that, not like too much more. But I mean, for the amount I bet, I feel like I've gotten a nice little bit out of it. And of course, it's entertaining. Like I'm already a massive sports fan, so betting for me feels pretty natural. And I also work in the industry as well. But yes, full transparency, most of my life I have been in the red betting. Again, I've been responsible with it, so not by a whole lot. But yeah, for the first time in ever, I'd say the past like 365 days, I've found a way to consistently be in the green. Again, not making a living at this stuff. That's very tough to do. But a nice like solid kickback for my time watching sports. It's fun. Gotta be responsible with it. Hey, and if you guys haven't already, again, like I said, bet responsibly, but sign up at CoolBet in the description of this video, guys. You can see that link there. Anyone who signs up to CoolBet and sends us a screenshot that they've signed up, you don't need to put money in the account. Just show us a screenshot that you've signed up. You can DM it to me or Ben Rogers. We're gonna start entering people in random giveaways. We gave away Raptors tickets to the Lakers matchup earlier this season. I don't know if we're gonna have as exciting of giveaway prizes lined up right now as that was, but we'll have really cool stuff coming out really soon, and your name will be randomly entered if you guys do submit a screenshot. And we'll show the raffles as well to know that your name was actually in it. Mike Vick saying, apparently Steve Jobs' consciousness is in a computer right now. Well, we are going down conspiracy rabbit holes. Halftime is too long. These are the kind of chats that we come to. Dr. Red saying, infamous third quarter collapse incoming. Hopefully not, but it's been an issue. Mike Vick asking, you going to share some of those winnings with us? LOL. I'll let you guys know what my picks are. Just, again, not to give too many plugs in a row for Cool Bet, but when someone signs up a Cool Bet, we do put them in the Discord channel where we talk about betting. If we get some more people in there that are interested in picks, like I'll let you guys know every day what I'm betting. Of course, like up to you whether or not you want to take those picks, but would love to have more people in the Discord active in the betting channel so we can really start to talk about it. And yeah, I mean, I'll give out picks that I'm betting with my own money. So DSA asking, anyone playing chess online out here? I'm not. I saw you mention this earlier. I meant to touch on it. I do want to start though. It's such a fun game. David asking, what hair products do you use? You know what, man? It's pretty simple for me. I basically just use like I shower and I put on like a hat for probably about like 10 minutes, 15 minutes after I get out of the shower, which seems ridiculous to do. Um, but otherwise, I just end up with crazy, crazy curls, like too much. Like I need something to tame it. So it's got to be a hat for a little bit, and then I take it off and don't wear a hat the rest of the day. But that's not product. That's just process. But sometimes I'll put a little bit of like, was it? It's called True, I think it is, or no, Crew. I said True. It's called Crew. It's like a gel brand that I use a little bit sometimes to spruce up the edges. You know. Oh damn, Dr. Red saying if Raps win, can you go bald on stream for us? Look, my old man's already bald, so there's a good chance I'm not gonna have hair one day. I think most men will lose their hair at some point, depending on a lot of factors. I'm gonna hold on to it while I can. Plus, I bet on the Raptors to win the game. I want to be able to enjoy a Raptors win, not pull out the Clippers and go bald. So I'm gonna need to turn that one down for now. Hey, if the Raptors win a championship this year, you can clip this. I'll go bald. Oh, there we go. Van Vliet knocking down a three. There we go. Way to start the second half. The third quarter's been problematic, but Fred Van Vliet getting us out on the right foot. D. Mitchell missing that. Siakam with the defensive rebound. That's his second of the game. I know he's going to crank up that category. Fred deep. Again. Oh, my God. Coming out firing. Fred Van Vliet knocking it down. Magnetic Knowledge saying, I lit one up for Paul Blunt too. Man, shout out the GOAT. Thank you again for that super chat, Paul. Garland takes the mid-range J, knocks it down. Siakam advances the ball for Toronto. Throws it over there to Scotty. It's with Anunoby now. Oh, wow. What a nice pass there. Come on, Scotty. Got to finish this. Got to finish this. And he does. Finishes it over Evan Mobley. Things you love to see. Tom Moreau's proclaiming it. He's saying FVV is officially back. He's got his swagger back. Knocking down some shots. Garland. The floater. Misses that. Another defensive rebound there for Siakam. You better watch that rebound number. It's going to start ticking up this second half for Siakam. Van Vliet, guarded by Mobley. Gets to the Pascal. Pascal getting downhill. Taking, and one! Dude, that's a mismatch all day. He got the switch, he got Garland, and he took him to school. Pascal 101. Take a seat, young man. Got an opportunity for the three-point play. Raptors have come out of this halftime with their foot on the gas. Man, much needed. Siakam hits the extra point there at the free throw line. Cavs with it. Okoro misses the layup. but he's going to be shooting 2. Foul charge to Pascal Siakam. Hey guys, if you were in here right now, I know I've already had some people dropping likes, but if you have not yet, make your presence felt. Drop a like. Check out the like spike. Appreciate you guys. Okoro makes the second. All right, Van Vliet advances the ball. He's looked like he's got some life this game. He's come out hot here in the second quarter. 2 of 2 from three-point range, and we're only about 2 minutes in. Fred thought about another deep 3. And there we go. Little bit of a broken play turning into a big up for the Raptors. Garland picks up another foul, pressuring Fred Van Vliet, who lost the handle. But Raps retain possession. If we can get a good player like Garland into some foul trouble, get to the bonus earlier, that's all good stuff. Van Vliet with it. Takes the pick there by Scotty Barnes. Gets it over Bo Cruz for 3. Misses that. Batted around. There we go. Wancho gets the ball back. Fred for 3. Come on now. 3 of 3. Freddie V. 83-57. Cleveland is our playground. We're having fun tonight. I gotta be careful what I say. Game's not even close to being done here, but wow. Third quarters have been tough, but not tonight. Well, again, a lot of third quarter left. We've come out on the right foot, man. I just love to see it. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going. We got a big lead right now. Nice job by Fred Van Vliet and Hernan Gomez keeping the possession alive after his missed 3-point shot. The Raptors is playing with an unparalleled amount of energy right now. FVV is woke. Center of the Star mentioning that in the chat. And the Center of Star mentioning, and Cavs beat the Bucks last night. So what gives? Cavs fans probably say, yeah, we're on the second night of a back-to-back. Like, that's probably the common excuse. But, hey, I think we've all known. We've all definitely known the Raptors roster-wise, like, can compete with anybody in the league. Absolutely anybody. Like, we've got the defensive matchups to cover a ton of different teams. Of course, like, Giannis and Embiid, just size-wise, give us issues. But they give everyone issues. That's why they're so dominant. I think that the Raptors have as good a chance as anyone in a one-game situation to win. Just a matter of putting enough good games together to get into the playoffs, then going from there and winning some and just going on a long run. Very, very much so harder to do than say. But the Raptors they're full of potential, dude. They're full of potential. Tom Moreau saying Fred going is really going to help Siakam. Facts. You've been saying that for a minute now. Predator Kingdom saying Raptors need to keep their foot on the gas pedal and they won't lose. Facts. At this point, 83-57, you keep playing with some determination and energy, like you'd have no reason to lose. So Giovanni asking an interesting question. So how come Gary Trent Jr. only has 8 minutes? I mean, he's coming back off of injury, so I guess he's on a time restriction for that reason. But Gio, you're right. Like, he's looked good. I'm sure he will get some more minutes, but right now that number's stayed pretty low. Only reason I can think of is just the injury-related time restriction, minute restriction, I should say. They want to ease him back in, but he looks like he's back on both feet nicely. Like, he's had a good little game so far. We got a childhood photo of Jack Armstrong popping up on the broadcast. Oh, good job, OG. Oh, the Cavs retain possession, though. But great on-ball pressure by OG. Kevin Love for 3. Dude. Kevin Love fouled by Siakam. Siakam wants a review. Oh, dude, I hate Kevin Love. I hate him. Such a clown. Like, actually just... The replay wasn't that conclusive for me. The call stands. Kevin Love shooting 3. Kevin Love shoots his second. He made the first, makes the second. Look at that. Siakam and the ref bickering. You can hear that a little bit over the broadcast. I mean, I got it turned down since I'm streaming, but I'm sure you guys might have picked up on what was said there. Hey, and he misses the third. Scotty gets the ball. Back over to Van Vliet. Sets the pick. Gets it right back to Fred. To Siakam. Rushed take a little bit, but the setup was nice. We miss. Chetty Osman. Is it Chetty or Seti? Chetty. Anyways, Cavs with it. Neto passes it there to Love. Love misses the 3. Rebounded by Siakam. I said it early in this second half. Watch that rebound category tick up for him. He only had 1 in the first. Osman. Transition layup. Gets it to go. 83-61. Van Vliet out there to Siakam. Siakam for 3. Air ball. And then the lead pass way too far for Cleveland. Kevin Love thought he was playing quarterback out there. Puts his man into the first row. Raps are getting it back. Yeah, give your head a shake, Kevin. Van Vliet with it. Over there to Scotty. Scotty, gotta hit that. Gotta hit that. It was too open. It was just too open. Kevin Love thought about it. Chetty Osman for 3. He misses. Long rebound there for Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet for 3. Misses. Gets his offensive rebound. Put back. Misses. And there we go. That's an off. That is a foul. Oh my God, bro. Robin Lopez burying Fred. Bro, get off of him. What is going on? Okay. This man is too fooling. Like, what on earth? Fred was not feeling that at all. But yeah, Van Vliet with the left there. Unfortunately misses. And then Robin Lopez landing right on him. He was content to just stay there. He wanted a little cuddle session with Fred courtside, but Van Vliet wasn't feeling it. 83-61, Van Vliet at the line. Gets it to go. Van Vliet, he's got 13, 5, and 4. Make that 14, 5, and 4. Hits both free throws. Neto with it. Neto shoots the 3. He misses. Gets it back out. Kevin Love. I don't want to talk about it. Van Vliet. Now it's with Barnes. Scotty over there to OG. OG's had a lights out night from 3. Steps back for another. Oh my God. Right on cue. OG. Run it up. Kevin Love with it. Drops it off. Chetty Osman working around the post. Comes back out with a floater. He misses. Defensive rebound there for Barnes and a good one at that. He's taking it the length of the court now. Scotty almost gets stripped by Neto. He does get stripped by Neto. Neto the other way. Kicks it out. Chetty Osman, open three. Misses. Nice defensive rebound there by Van Vliet. He climbs the ladder and secures it. Siakam. Ooh, misses that. No foul call. Robin Lopez on his back again. 88-64. Gotta adjust myself in front of the camera. There we go. Oh, they're going to call a goaltend. Scotty Barnes almost got up there to block LeVert, but they're going to say it's a little too late. Thad Young and Trent Jr. checking back in. I can't remember who it was in the chat that asked, but there you go. Trent Jr., he had only played 8 minutes so far. He's hopping back in. Raps up by 22. Keep that foot on the gas, though. A lot of basketball left. Oh, my God. Man. The passing right now is just not crisp. No one looking ready to receive passes. Timeout called. Let me pop back open the box score here. Okay, so Anunoby with 19, 6, and 2. He's 5 of 8 from three-point range. Great night for him so far. Van Vliet, 14, 6, and 4. 4 of 8 from three-point range. Also doing a great job. Siakam, 18, 4, and 8. He's 2 of 5 from three-point range. Honestly, still a very good performance for him. Hernan Gomez, he's played 22 minutes, which is quite a lot. At the center spot, no less. 3, 3, and 1. He's made a three-pointer, and he's got no defensive stats, has 1 turnover, is what it is. Forgot to throw in that Siakam has 2 steals. Van Vliet has a steal as well. Anunoby has a steal as well. Getting those hands active. Malachi Flynn has a steal as well. Trent Jr. has a steal as well. You get a steal. You get a steal. You get a steal. Everyone gets a steal. All right, Neto with it right now for the Cavs. He gets loose. Fumbles the ball a bit, but Lopez gets it. And then that was the clunkiest thing I've ever seen. Take that back to the circus, dude. Holy Christ. Anunoby. Now it's with Fred. Gets it over to Thad Young. Thad Young, the patented floater. He misses. Rebound there by Kevin Love. It's out of bounds. OG Anunoby putting some pressure on the ball, but he knocks it out. Osman. Off ball, gets open, cuts in, and gets a layup to go. Yep, 20-point lead for Toronto. Seattle. No! Offensive foul. Really? We hit him in the face? Like, what happened? Okay, well, Siakam's not really, like, arguing it, so when that happens, I kind of assume that the ref was probably right. Neto. Wow, Lopez off the bank. You got to call that, big man. 88-70. Anunoby picking up some steam on his way to the basket. Turns it over to Karis LeVert. Yeah, the passing right now, I mentioned it a few moments ago, but the Raptors passing not looking that on point. A little bit rushed, a little bit sloppy. Then Kevin Love finding Karis LeVert. LeVert, tough move. Timeout Raptors. 88-72. Keep that foot on the gas, man. The third quarter, this is where you've struggled. You came out hot. Finish it hot. Center of Star saying, good timeout. I agree. The Raps need to recollect right now. Hey, guys, if you're in here, do me a big favor. Drop that like spike. Show this video some love. Interact with it. Appreciate everyone who's watching along. Don't go anywhere. It's been a good game. FL Sayer Montana saying, what's wrong with Donovan Mitchell? He's got the Raptors flu. The Raptors come into town. He's got this illness that pops up. To be real, I don't know. He's been struggling a little bit, but he's so excellent. I don't know why he isn't on the court right now. I'm sure now that they've narrowed the gap a little bit. Again, nothing crazy. I think we're up we're up like 16 points. At this point in time, I would expect to see Donovan Mitchell come back in, but yeah, for a while there, the Cavs just decided to keep him out. You'd assume that's probably because they felt like, all right, we're down like 25 points, we're taking the L, but still surprising. That's a good observation. I think Donovan Mitchell should be on the court if I was the Cavaliers coach right now. Was JB Bickerstaff a former 905 coach? I was asking earlier. I can't remember if chat answered, but I might need to just look this up on Google myself. Let me see. I think he was. All right, JB Bickerstaff coaching history. I wish I had Chat GPT here to tell me. Okay, no, I think I was very wrong. Who was I? I was thinking of Jerry Stackhouse. That's like that's two weird coaches to mix up. But yeah, okay, so Bickerstaff was the head coach. Or no, so he started as an assistant coach in Charlotte. Then he was an assistant coach in Minnesota. Then an assistant coach in Houston, kind of through that James Harden era. Then was the assistant head coach. I didn't know that was different. Assistant coach and assistant head coach in Memphis. And then, associate head coach. Okay, so yeah, he was head coach in Memphis and then head coach in Cleveland. So no, that had nothing to do with the Raptors 905. I'm just out to lunch here, folks. I was definitely thinking of Jerry Stackhouse. Like, why would I mix those two up? Oh, man, Fred VanVleet called for a travel. Come on now. Osmond. Over there to Kevin Love. God, I hate this guy. Oh, my God. All right, 13-point lead. This bench unit right now for Cleveland has been torching us. Fred, need that. Missing. Thad Young, offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. VanVleet. Can't get off a three. He's dribbling the ball, looking for his options. Scotty. Ooh! Over Lopez, man. That was a nice take. I ain't never, ever seen you act like that before. That's a lie. Scotty Barnes has been hooping. Much improved tonight for him. Good contest there by Scotty on the perimeter. Karis LeVert missing a three. Raptors take it the other way. Siakam. Backing in. Spinning. Patented spin move. The hook shot gets it to go, man. That was classic Pascal Siakam. Shout out Spicy P, carving it up in the paint, spinning around, getting a little hook shot to go. Van Vliet hounding Neto right now. Neto looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Raptors taking it back the other way. They got numbers. Siakam, the floater. Come on, Pascal, you got to hit that. Gets his own offensive rebound, puts it back, gets it in. There we go. He just wanted an extra rebound. He missed that on purpose because he got the bucket. Raps up 94-75, getting a little bit more fire in their eyes right now. Foul charge to Fred Van Vliet reaching in on Neto. Wow, man. Scotty Barnes turning into Michael Jordan on that. Tom Moreau saying Pascal is the GOAT in my opinion. The case gets better season by season, but I'm not there yet. There we go. Moving pick, charge to Robin Lopez. Good job, Gary Trent Jr. trying to fight through that and draw in the offensive foul. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ, PM. People loving Pascal in the chat right now. People going wild for Spicy P. Oh my God. The fact I found that so funny should tell you something about my sense of humor. Scotty. Van Vliet with it, driving in, kicking out. Juancho gets it back in. Great pass, but bad pass there by Thad Young. Really good IQ play there from Juancho Hernan-Gomez. Thad Young, uncharacteristic, turns over the ball on an errant pass. Predator Kingdom saying Pascal Eveland. Doesn't have the same ring as LeBronto, but I'll take it. Yeah, Jay asking, are you able to bring up the box score once in a while during these lives? I definitely can. I'm going to edit that into my scenes. I obviously I can't do it right now, but I will build that in for next stream. I've been thinking about doing that. I've also been thinking about putting in the cool bet interface so that we can kind of navigate it at halftime and place some live wagers. So I'll build out a new scene that I can use for that. But yeah, shout out Jay. I'll do that for sure. Fred for 3. And 1! Fred Van Vliet. He's got his swagger back, man. Freddie V. Big shot there. Absorbs the foul with it. And that shot is money. Fred Van Vliet. Tristan Phipps saying Fredithin. Sir Fredithin the 5th. Got my list backing up. Hits the extra one there. 98-77. Wraps up by 21. Handoff there to Chetty Osmond. He gets fouled. Believe that one's charged to Thad Young. Michael Pester saying Chev's channel calls him Pascal Pippin. I like that. That is funny. Oh, damn. Lord 2 Senpai coming out with Bread Van Eat. That's a good one. I've never heard that one before. I've never heard Pascal Pippin either. That's a funny one. But Bread Van Eat. Lord 2 Senpai. Are you original? Are you the originator of this nickname? Because that's good. NBA Chev shout out. Yeah, man. He's got a good channel. All love to my fellow Raptors creators. Shout out to Amateur Hour. Jacob Gramena, a co-worker of mine, a good friend. It's all love. So Chetty Osmond makes one of the two there. Van Vliet. Driving, shooting. Misses that. Okay, wraps up by 20 heading into the fourth quarter. Yeah, some more Jack Armstrong's Christmas carols right now. Music to my ears. Yeah, all of our starters kind of get into a rhythm. I mean, when I say starters, kind of minusing Juancho Hernan Gomez, but he's still playing nice. Tom Moreau saying Pascal needs a new nickname, but I've struggled to come up with one. I got to give credit to NBA Chev. Pascal Pippin's pretty good. But I mean, he's his own star. Pascal's his own man. So what nickname would you guys come up with? Throw some in the chat. I know a moment ago for Fred Van Vliet, I saw Bread Van Eat. Like that's too good. That's absolute gold. Let's think of some names. So Tristan Phipps saying, personally, I love P Skills. I like P Skills more than I like Spicy P. I gotta be honest, not a fan of the nickname Spicy P. Like, of course, like that's what people call him. I'll hype it up, but I think that there's a lot. Yeah, okay, Tom Moreau agreeing with me. It's better than Spicy P for sure. P Skills is better. Center of Star saying Cameroon Hurricane. I mean, the guy spins around like the hurricane. I like it. Mike Vick saying Cameroon Spice. Mike Vick saying they hate the fact that he's actually spicy. Man, he doesn't even like spicy food. I can't believe he said that. Busted the whole nickname. That's a good one. DSA with Tenacious P. That's a good one, actually. Shout out. That's a good one. Tom Moreau saying Rascal Pascal. I've heard that one before. And people's rhyming Rascal with Pascal. That one's classic. I think I was in a fantasy league one year, and a team was called Pascal's Rascals. Or Rascals, to be pronouncing it correctly. Oh man, Stevens hitting a floater. Hey guys, we're underway right now in that fourth quarter. If you have not dropped a like on this video, you know the drill. Help me out. Always, always appreciated. Thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight. We got a last quarter of basketball on the road here in Cleveland on a chilly one, man. Do not go outside. It is wicked out there. Instead, cozy up in front of your computer screen and watch the Raptors game with me. Trent Jr. 3. Oh, man, I thought that was good. But he misses. Mobley bats over the rebound to Donovan Mitchell, who's making an appearance back on the court. He took a big breather. Stevens losing it to... Oh, great job by Trent Jr. He's had those active hands on defense tonight, starting to pay off for him. Scotty misses that. Misses the post move there, unfortunately. Mobley. Guarded by Thad Young. Working in. Good job by Thad. Standing his ground, not biting, and getting a block there on Stead. Bro, that's a clean block. That's a clean block. But now, Thad Young picking up his 4th foul there. Great on-ball defense on Mobley. I mean, I thought he got ball. But clearly the refs and Stevens feel otherwise. He'll be shooting 2 at the line. And we have another super chat coming in from Tom Moreau. Let me play my animation here. I don't know why it's not coming on. There we go. He's saying... Love hashtag Tenacious P and the Spin of Destiny. What was the movie? It was with Jack Black. It was Tenacious. Was it Tenacious? Is it Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny? I think it was. I can't remember. Someone correct me. But shout out Tom Moreau for the super chat, and shout out Tenacious P who is balling out tonight. Trent Jr. takes the pick there from Barnes. He's working into the mid range, kicks it back out. Hey, Scotty, you can shoot that, man. You can shoot that. And well, I mean, at that point, why? Literally, you had it. Okay, that shows the inexperience in youth. And look, I'm not here to act like I'm okay. Donovan Mitchell comes back and hits a three, but Scotty, you had the open shot. You literally waited to get double teamed, wasted more time on the clock, and then shot it. I mean, wasting time on the clock wasn't really relevant, but weird sequence there for Scotty. Kicks it back out. Flynn. Come on, Malachi. Put the team on your back. Flynn. Carving in. Carving out. Working on Stevens. Shooting the mid-range. Missing that, and then the rebound collected by Donovan Mitchell, who just hit a three his last trip down the floor. He gets fouled. Mark Anderson saying Siakam needs to score 40 every night for the Raptors to win. Man, hopefully not, but these days, they're really needing to lean on their superstar. Donovan Mitchell misses his first. He's missed a couple free throws tonight. Misses both. Bro, it's ice cold, but I'll take it. Donovan Mitchell could not hit a free throw there. Siakam in the mid-range. Missing that. Anunoby fighting for an offensive rebound, but he can't get it. Darius Garland getting downhill to J.A. Jared Allen gets it. Siakam kicking out. Malachi, come on, baby. Misses it. Out. Trent Jr., come on, Malachi. Come on. Come on. There we go. Malachi Flynn. Yes, sir. Dial it up. 101 to 85. Oh, and a big block there by Siakam. OG Anunoby in the open court. The layup. D to the O. What a sequence there. Huge three-point shot. Getting a defensive block. OG Anunoby getting out there, taking the D to the O. Transition layup. Raptors heating up. That was a nice move there by Mobley. Malachi Flynn, bro. He's an NBA player. Wow, Siakam. Fading away, gets that jumper to go. Where are my Flames at? Attaboy Spicy. Mobley. Gets another bucket. Back-to-back scores for him. He's got a nice game, dude. I'm timely with the Mobley slander. But I respect him. I respect him. He's excellent. Sorry, guys, just ordering Uber Eats here right now. Everyone's going to close at 10. Got to get it while I'm on. Here to take suggestions, though. I'm thinking red curry chicken with ramen noodles. Just got a notification that Kristaps Porzingis is available to play tonight. He'll be a nice boost there for the Wizards. Paul Blunt saying, can we send Jack in a trade package? Okay, I know Paul might be kidding, but like I do hear a lot of people not being that big of a fan of our announcers. I know people hated Leo Routens too, and I loved Leo. Leo's like my favorite. Do you guys actually like what are the thoughts here? Yeah, Marcello saying Jack's untouchable. Come on, I agree. I think Matt Devlin honestly is probably like the odd one out, and I like Matt Devlin. I'm just saying if I were to part with one announcer, he'd probably be the one. But I want Jack Armstrong and Leo on the call. Like that would be my two. That'd be my favorite. That'd be my favorite duo. Man, why do I have to be so indecisive ordering food? It takes me forever. All right, guys, I can't make a decision. It's gonna need to wait until after the stream. Giovanni's saying, when in doubt, always go to Mickey D's. Hey, man, I try to leave that as the last resort. Okoro fouled. He'll be shooting two. Yeah, so I mean, the Raps with a nice lead here, but by no means is the game locked. 105 to 89, but chance for two right now for Isaac Okoro. Giovanni saying Chick-fil-A is okay also. I don't think we got Chick-fil-A in Newmarket, unfortunately. So Laura talking about the announcer in Charlotte. He's insane. My favorite is when I can't remember what it was like when Terry Rozier was getting buckets. He's like, "Oh, Terry!" Like it's ridiculous. You guys need to look it up. When he's commentating Terry Rozier, it's just like borderline insane. Siakam with it. Driving, kicking. Trent for three. Misses. Scotty Barnes trying to get a rebound. Saying he got hit. Oh my God. Saying he got hit. Donovan Mitchell throws the ball at the ref by accident. Scotty Barnes is not happy. Holy Christ. Jared Allen, the most clunky offensive game in the league, gets a floater on us. He's good, though. I'm not going to put too much disrespect on J.A. He's very good. All-star last season. Barnes with it. Yo, you guys see Santa Claus sitting front row? Wow. Scotty gets fouled going into the rack. He's going to be shooting two. Scotty hits the first. So how many points is that for Scotty right now? Is that 20 now? Garland hits a floater. Man, he's got a smooth offensive game. 107-95. We got 6 minutes left to close this out. Anunoby working in, getting a floater to go. Talk about a physical take by OG Anunoby. Laura asking, is Melo still injured? No, he's healthy again. And then Okoro. Oh, man, coming back and hitting the three. Van Vliet with it. Getting downhill. Kicking out. Flynn over to Anunoby. Back out to Malachi. Then to Scotty. A lot of ball movement right now. Scotty going to the rim. Oh, there we go. Scotty Barnes taking things into his own hands. Getting a nice physical bucket there. 111-98. Oh, man. OG Anunoby's throwing up elbows through these picks. And then Donovan Mitchell. Just when you think we're pulling ahead a little bit, hits another three. We're only up by 10 right now, folks. Scotty Barnes with it. Over there to Siakam. Pascal. Siakam's going to cook him. Ooh, gets it back. Kicks it. OG for three. Oh! OG Anunoby. Lights out. Lights out. Oh my God. He's got the dead eye tonight. Oh man. But then Garland comes back. The stars for Cleveland right now are not letting them go out quietly. Oh, gee. Wow. Anunoby gets blocked there by Okoro. Getting a little bit, a little bit of a heat check, I think, there. Mitchell for three. Misses. Malachi Flynn with a big defensive rebound. Hands it off to Van Vliet. Who said these two can't play together? Siakam to Malachi. Over to Anunoby. OG. Back out to Siakam. That was a bullet pass. They're going to say travel. Bro, the refs these days just they just decide to call it travel. It's a travel like every play. The inconsistency with it is insane. Oh my God. Guys, I just want to find some good Asian food to order. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I wanted pho soup because it's cold out, but all the pho places are closed. What is a man to do with no pho soup on a snowy day? I'm lost. But hey, on a basketball related note, Raptors up 114-103. That's an 11-point lead. Right now, to give you an overview of the box score, 24 points for Siakam. He's got 24, 7, and 9, balling out. Anunoby, 26, 9, and 2. He's your leading scorer. He's putting on a show from three-point range, 6 of 9. He's got a steal as well. Siakam has 2 steals, by the way. 18, 7, and 4 for Fred. He's 5 of 10 from three-point range. Good to see him getting that stroke back a bit. He has 1 steal and 1 block. Scotty Barnes, Scotty B, the rookie of the year, balling out. 23, 8, and 4. He's 9 of 14 from the floor. Perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. And then he's got 2 steals to go with it. Trent's got 8. Malachi Flynn, he's got 9. He's 3 of 5 from three-point range with a steal. Bro, I love Malachi Flynn. I love him. And what else are we working with here? Thad Young, 3, 2, and 1. He's had an okay game, some costly mistakes. Christian Koloko, not playing. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster with him. Yo, Dal L giving a good suggestion in the chat, actually. Firehouse subs. I might need to rip the Italian tonight. Might need to do it. Not a bad suggestion on Firehouse. Some absolute wisdom being thrown down in the chat. Oh, this is crazy. I swear my phone's listening to me. I open up my phone, and this is what's up there. I open up Uber Eats, and Firehouse is preloaded. Are you serious? Bro, Siri is eavesdropping left, right, and center, trying to get me to get an Uber Eats order in. She knows I'm being indecisive right now. Lord 2 Senpai saying Hooters. With all due respect, you got to be a different kind of beast to order takeout from Hooters. But actually, you know, I've never had Hooters. Garland misses. I just feel like people go to Hooters for like that experience. But if the food's great, I guess like takeout's the move. Siakam with it on the perimeter. Pascal gets it batted away, but he keeps possession. Step back mid-range. Just spills out, bro. That would have been cold. 3 minutes. Okoro trying to get it over to Donovan Mitchell. Good on-ball pressure by Anunoby and Barnes. Mitchell. Floater. Dude, he's so good. Tight dribble. So much creativity. 114 to 105. Siakam with it. Working in on J.A. Over there to Scotty Barnes, bro. That was the weirdest alley-oop. I'm just going to hope that was on purpose. Probably wasn't. But taking the Pascal Siakam lob to the rim and flushing it home quickly. Good contest there by Van Vliet. And great defensive rebound. Doing it all. Fred Van Vliet. That's a big sequence there. Gets it over to Siakam. Up by 11 right now. 2 minutes to go in this one. Siakam trying to use up as much of that clock as possible. Look at Santa Claus courtside clapping along. This man's slacking. He should be in the North Pole making presents right now. Pascal. Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam. This man's in a different stratosphere right now. Good job, Malachi. Garland keeps possession, though. Oh, dude, that's a light call. That's a light call. Darius Garland's fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Oh, you know what happened? I think that Scotty Barnes or that Pascal Siakam shot was blocked partially, and that's how Barnes got to it there on the lob. Hey, man, either way, Barnes and Siakam balling out right now for the Raptors, helping them close this game out on the road. Big Game saying Chipotle is good. Chipotle is great. Burrito bowls are such a good option. I mean, like, if you're going to eat out, eating a burrito bowl is probably, like, the best thing you could do. It's, like, not overly expensive. It's good for you. And now watch. I'm going to go open my Uber Eats. I'm going to have Chipotle plastered on the front of the screen. Your phone's listening to you, bro. We already went onto the chat GBT rabbit hole tonight. Technology's wild these days. Anyways, Siakam with it right now after Garland hit both free throws. Siakam, great exit pass there to Scotty. Gets it down. Malachi. Come on, Malachi. Misses that, but good shot. Good take. Garland tries to drop it off behind his back, but the Raptors get a hold of it. There we go. Siakam. And yeah, I hear the commentators saying it clocks your friend. Siakam. Spinning around a little bit. Kicking it back out. Scotty for 3. Too strong. Too strong. He misses it. We are within 45 seconds of the ending of this game. Donovan Mitchell misses that. Batted around. OG with another big defensive rebound. Outletted there to Scotty Barnes. He brings it up the floor. All right, looks like we're mailing it in. Scotty, shoot a 3. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. Go over to Mobley and dunk on him. Go dunk on Mobley. He's hanging out in the paint right now. Go show him what's up. The kid's too classy. The kid's too classy. Do your curtsy, Scotty. Take a bow. All right, guys, we won. That's 2 straight victories. Had a big win against the New York Knicks in MSG, a Pascal Siakam 52-piece. You know that did something to this group. We come out tonight and have a great game. Look at Scotty Barnes. He is absolutely grilling Darius Garland. Look at that. I love it. I love it. They dab each other up after, but Scotty Barnes, bro, he's got that fire back. I needed to see that out of the kid, man. I needed to see that out of him. And there we go. Raptors have won 2 straight. The schedule does not get any easier, but you know, like this is a team with some potential to turn things around, and we had potential coming out of the gate this season. Maybe we look back at that 2-week stretch and we're just like, I don't know what the hell happened. We might just look back on it and consider it an anomaly. And we're back into that 6 or 5 seed competing in the first round and trying to get a win. This team's good, man. This team's good. If we do decide to blow it up a little bit, I still think Trent Jr. coming off contract at the end of the year makes him a likely trade candidate. Raptors aren't looking to give him over $20 million. There's a lot of things in the works, and I think that there's more upside than people maybe realized before. No more tanking for Wembanyama. That was never really the case, but, you know, people get carried away. I do notice we have another super chat coming in from Tom Moreau saying 2 victories heading into the holidays makes for a more relaxing few days off. Enjoy, everyone. Yeah, and above all else, happy holidays, guys. Paul Blunt hit me with a nuclear super chat earlier. Very generous, wishing everybody else at the, you know, in the Raptors community, anyone listening, a happy holidays. You guys are so appreciated. Honestly, I love coming on and doing this. You guys make it all happen, and thank you for that. Enjoy your holidays, and I'll be back on with you guys soon for the 27th versus the Clippers, I believe. I will see you then.